the Covenant. During our look at this overzealous government, we have discovered several different forms of alien life, from the big and bulky brutes to the pint-sized and lovable grunts. But today, we are going to be looking at the backbone of the Covenant. We are going directly into the lives of the elites. The elites, or rather the Sangheili, originate from a planet in the Earth system named Sangheilios. Sangheilios boasts a naturally sublime beauty that makes me envious of those rich enough to afford summer homes. But like many of the gorgeous worlds that inhabit our universe, the beauty of Sangheilios is totally ironic due to the natives being such uggos. And here we see one of the uggos in all their glory. Elites often stand at around 7 to 8 feet and are an imposing bunch. Their trademark lethality in battle is second only to the brutish, brutes. The Sangheili culture is rather interesting. Though their history is coated with the blood of many, they are intensely honorable beings, which is nice for those who find themselves face to face with a Sangheili warrior. For example,
oh no, I've lost my trusted designated marksman rifle in the middle of battle with this evil alien invader from space. Whatever shall I do?
Worry not, young Spartan. It just so happens that this evil alien invader from space is honorable.
Oh boy, well, that sure is lucky.
You'd think so, but no. Now he's just going to violently beat you to death with his bare hands.
What?
In a time before the Covenant, the Sangheili were simple beings living in stone structures, very much like the ruins found on Installation 05. Remnants of their ancient ways remain protected, mostly for tourism purposes, which is wonderful news for people who enjoy looking at big orange rocks and listening to inept tour guides sum up millennia of history in a few short, yet slightly insulting sentences.
And then the Arbiter got super mad, because Hawker the samurai guy hit his girlfriend. So Arbiter challenged him to big fight, and guess what? They both died! It was big hilarious!
Your lack of empathy for important figures of my species' history angers and confuses me.
Following the end of the Human Covenant War in 2553, the library of information surrounding elites was suddenly blown wide open with the release of the popular, yet highly controversial war documentary, John 4, which revealed that a subspecies of Sangheili existed. At the time, this was a highly debated topic, with many well-known scholars discussing the effectiveness and physical appearance of the so-called new elites.
Being honest here, I think my species has always looked better. We're a little smaller and thinner, yes, but we're much better dressers, you've got to admit. Those big guys in those outfits? No thank you.
Look, it's not like I don't appreciate what the old-timers did for us in the war, but in all fairness, and I'm not saying their resolve is any weaker than my own, but they kinda sorta maybe did help the Covenant lose the fight. I'm just saying.
I've been called many things in my time as a warrior. Split lip, squid face, dinosaur, even that one thing humans used to call us during the war, which I won't repeat. Hingeheads. But in all my life, I've never once been called ugly, which is more than I can say for these wannabe warriors. Every single time that this discussion comes up, I get dragged into it. Yes, I'm a scholar. That means I study things. It does not mean that I need to be contacted for commentary every time this topic pops up. I've got more important things to do, like work on my new book detailing the history of my illustrious race.
I think the news is great. Gives us more stuff to kill.
Regardless of your feelings towards which subspecies looks better, I'm sure we can all agree that the Sangheili are hideous beings. With these weird, twisty leg things, and their logic-defying mouths. I mean, look at this thing. The air in Sangheilios must consist of 10% oxygen and 90% halitosis. Despite their harrowing physical appearance, some elites have rather fetching fashion sense, with the key word being some. Take this wonderful specimen, for example. This is Fal Morami, and he's wearing a beautiful remaster of the classic elite minor armor set. Meanwhile, Dingus Van Megatron over here is putting his entire species to shame. Naughty, naughty.